going to work to get better. That's going to be our goal every day. Come out here, assess what we're doing, and try to find a way to get better the next day.
Quarterback competition, how do you know what you're looking for going in?
Yeah, I'm looking for my starting quarterback. And you really can't define that as far as a person, because I think if you start to do that, you start to try to give someone an edge, and that's not what we're about. We're going to give all 4 guys a chance to compete, and the best one that can come out here and do the job, provide the best leadership, and give us the best chance of being successful. That's what's going to be the quarterback.
Is there any specific attribute you're kind of looking for?
Yeah, number 1, being the leader. Number 2, taking care of the ball. Number 2, being a guy that the team can feel they can rally behind, have confidence in, and having chances to win football games. And of course, that's going to mean a guy who's throwing the ball the best, a guy who understands the offense the best, understands defense best, make the proper decisions in the heat of the battle, and things of that sort. All those things are going to play a role in determining who's going to be the starting quarterback.
So, Coach, you're going to have one starter, not like 2 guys rotating in and out?
I can't answer that yet. I have no idea how they're going to respond to this competition. I would like to have one starting quarterback. We go into the season with one starting quarterback and one backup, okay? And then a 3rd guy to help out just in case. But we don't know what we're going to get. So if we have 2 guys that are running neck and neck and no one has defined themselves as the starting quarterback, then we may have to do 2 quarterback rotations. We'll have to wait and see.
You said you talked about leadership, and you lost a lot of leaders, guys that have been in the wars, been in the thicks, been knowing how to practice out here during the fall. Tell me about this.
I'm going to start off with my coaching staff. Okay, these guys been with me. They know how to win. They know what our expectations are, and we're not going to compromise that expectation because we got a bunch of new guys stepping out on the field for the very first time. So I think we're going to look for our coaching staff and leadership first, and then we're going to look for some of our veterans, guys who've been involved in it. You don't necessarily have to be, quote, the starting quarterback, but I still think that guy has to have some leadership ability. And we'll look for leadership from our upperclassmen and guys who start to make plays. You don't have to be a senior to be a leader.
Are there any other specific?
Well, I don't think they're going to get answered in the first few days. We're coming out here today in helmets. Tomorrow will be helmets. The next couple of days will be shoulder pads, and then we'll finally put some pads on. So, right now, in those first 4 days, we really won't even know who can play football. We'll know who's going to be an athlete and run around. But, when you start putting pads on, some of that athleticism kind of disappears. As Coach Town would say, when that clucking get to going on, some guys start making some different sounds out there. So, we'll take a look at that, and all those things will be play into a role. And I'm liking just like a long race. This is not a 100-yard dash, so y'all might as well dig in and get ready. It might be kind of one of them semi-marathons, because one day a guy might be out in front, next week another guy might be out in front. What we're going to do is try to put it all together and see how this thing turns out.
How much role does that conditioning you guys you had him do during the offseason, how much role does that play into right now?
I think it plays a great part of it because, when you get out here and you're going day after day after day, and then you start touring days, day after day, and things of that sort, your body don't have a lot of time to recover, okay? And so it starts to break down a little bit, and we're aware of that as coaches. And if these young men are not in shape, their body's going to break down. They're not going to be able to get out on the field, and that's going to take away reps, and that's going to take away from them having an opportunity to get better.
When all the guys stepped foot in the building yesterday, what was the message that you had for them to begin camp?
We're here to work. We're here to work. We're going to respect each other. We're going to respect one another. We're going to respect our program, our institution. But we're going to go to work. And that's the bottom line.